Alright, let's give this a go. Let's go an extra ring, let's go 2.5.
Great shot.
This second shot's been a nightmare so far. Played it once, undercorrected. I upped it to 25, dropped it, and then ever since then it's not worked, and often been undercorrected at 25% club. So I'm going with a win 5 ball this time, just to see if that helps reducing the win push. See if that helps get a more consistent drop, but probably won't. Inhale. Cheers, buddy.
Perfect shot. Perfect shot. Nice on.
Maybe the win 5, 20% would have been sufficient. Got one more count after this, so I'll try it. 20% with a win 5 on that.
Perfect shot. Nice on.
drop this no moving target shot. .40 max P3. Going 2.2 back, 1.5 right. Hey Jake. Didn't know you were there. You only just said something.
Perfect shot.
Gone down the hill, I think.
Nice on.
Alright, that explains it then. Right. 1.5, 2, 2, about there. Ball guide, yeah, sort of going through the right side of the hole looks about right. Oh, 40 max. .4.
Perfect shot.
Giving it a chance.
Hole in one.
Seems to work, that shot with varying wind strengths. It's really nice. There's sort of a little bit of a funnel in front of the hole the way it feeds in, I think, if you get it right. So if it's going a little bit right or a little bit left, it seems to sort of hold the hole, it doesn't fall away. This hole's a nightmare. This seems to be... It's definitely just an eagle and run hole, this. This seems to be the most consistent way, but I've struggled to hit this green, not going to lie, and I've actually put one down the gorge as well. Thanks for the booms. Joe, get grinding. Tired this morning. Stayed up till about 1 or 2 or something playing. Sort of practicing on some accounts, put a few through. And my Moss Baby account that I've played in Expert was just in a nightmare bracket where you just couldn't play for fear of qualifying. But I think I had played 3 holes. I messed up this hole. This was the one I put down the gorge on here, and I had to get up at... I had to wake myself up at like 7 in the morning to see how it was doing in the bracket. Did I need to finish it, or could I just leave it and not qualify? And thankfully it wasn't qualifying, so I left that and played it this morning. Got a 14 on it, which was okay. I think I messed up, was it hole 5, which should be an easy eagle really, with the play I've got. I was trying to play a guardian shot on this, and the problem with it is you pull right down into the cliff, right down the gorge, and then if you don't push back up enough, you end up staying down the gorge, as I found out the hard way. Alright, let's go 3 top, 2 left at max with a rock 7. Let's go 20%, no push up. I'm going to go 12 6 strings. Not the easiest adjustment to make.
Great shot.
As long as it's on the fairway towards the end, that's all that matters. Oh, it's a bit short. Hopefully it'll be okay. I'd like to be about a good 5-10 yards further up than that. Should have gone with a little bit of a push up then on that rock 7. So yeah, this is the problem with this shot that he's playing. I'm going to struggle as well actually now, I think, with being so far back. But yeah, you're trying to play a backspin shot and then you correct him back. It goes right down the bottom of that gorge. And then you kind of have to push all the way back up. So I'd say roughly top of the yellow ring is sort of touching where the grass becomes cliff, at the edge of the cliff. That seemed to be about there. Been to be about the right area with max backspin and no overpower.
Perfect shot.
That's what happens when you do use overpower. Can I make it? Oh, this is not ideal now. I wanted to be landing here with no overpower. But let's see what I can do. Let's just take it off. Land about there. It's going to need overpower and everything on this. It's going to be horrible. Just as long as I'm not down the cliff. So I'm going to go about 5 rings instead of the 6.5 because I don't want to go down that cliff. And then I'm going to curl it, underpower it, and then curl it.
Great
And then I'm going
shot.
to bottle it with a great left. Brilliant. What's my best score being? 16 on happy last night. And in master on my main I was on for a 15 and then ballsed up the last hole. I hit a good right on the overpowered drive and put it in the water. And then I hit a great on the rough bump because I could have saved the eagle. It looked like perfect was in.
Shot. Eagle.
I've got 1 master left to play. I've only put 2 into master this time. I'll do that later. I'm a bit more awake. To get these out of the way. Don't fancy this. I hate bunker shots.
Great
Please
shot.
catch the hole. Catch it. Catch it. That's the only good thing about being in the rough or the sand around there is you're so close to the hole that with a 100 accuracy club, you'll hopefully get away with the slide great. Right, come on. Now this hole, I'm trying something different again. Have I got one in the bag? No. Try B52 and let's try a wind 5 ball as well. So I'll try 40% P1 max. Be about 2 top spin and a 2-ish right spin, I think. Definitely don't fancy the Goliath on this hole. Just the lack of accuracy. It's such a tight landing area with quite a few little speed rolls in there as well, which is always dangerous. But I tried playing a bounce up shot, and I played it fine the first time, didn't go in but was okay. And then the second time I adjusted just to try and dial it in to go in, and it took a speed roll, went into the rough at the back, so I thought, well, if it's to do that with a bounce over, I might as well play the rough bump. Okay. So I'm at max P1 there, blue by the rough, for the B52.5 that is. Okay. Let's go with the ball guide. It's just short towards the right the hole, so what's that, about 2.2 top, 2.1. 2.1 top, 2.2 right, sorry. 7-9. Hurry up. Oh, Richard.
Great shot.
Well, that doesn't teach me much. The 40% looks about right.
Nice on.
So a great right, still missed left. Probably did land a bit long then. Wonder whether 50%. I problem with the Goliath in here as well is that all my accounts only have, these accounts that I'm playing an expert have Goliath either like 6 or 7.
Great
It's
shot.
just not enough ball guide either.
Nice on. Birdie. Birdie.
Have one quick look at it. Frustrated, not imperfect, can't really learn fully from it. But I think it must have did long, I think.
Great shot.
Yeah, I'd say slightly long by at least half a ring.
Nice on.
Played it 7-9. Yeah, so I'll try 50 max P1 on the next one. See if that's any good. Okay. What clubs have I got on this? Oh, let's make use of the APOC. Playing this 10%, 2 back, 2 right. No push up, max OP, tiny curl. Because this has an extra 4 yards, I'll probably need a 1 ring pullback, I think, on this. Shot also works here that I'm going to play with an EM7 and 8. Problem with that I found out on the last account is just a lack of accuracy. If you don't time that max OP well enough, you can miss the fairway island, which I did on the last account. Hey, Anne. Good luck, Joe. Don't know why more people aren't going for this shot that I'm playing. Like going off that little island. Guess they're just doing what Tommy's told them to do, but definitely seems a harder route, the sort of routes that I've seen people playing.
Perfect shot.
That's not bad. Have a look at that, it's a nice alternative if you don't fancy this shot. Okay, 2 back, 2 right. Yeah, this will be a ring pull back, I think. 8.3, so middle of the fairway. 10% max. And because it's with the Apocalypse 5 plus, it's 4 more yards than the EM8, so we're doing 1 ring pullback.
Great shot.
Should do. What level EM have I got on this? Okay, level 5 on this one, good. With level 5 and bringer rule on this, I've been playing 15% because it seems a fraction uphill. It seemed to work okay. Now that's the standard I play with 3 and 4, so if the other count's got an EM4, I might even need to go up to 10%. Cheers, Anne.
Perfect shot.
Monkey.
Nice on.
Right. And bring a school. Try and see where mid is. It's about there. I'd say it's at about 70% club. Pull that through. 70. Close enough. 9.5 rings. Oh, Richard, catch the hole. That's fine. And that's a good thing about driving it to there rather than leaving yourself, say, a min short iron in, which I've seen a lot of people play. If you hit great with that, you'll definitely miss, but with the end bringer shot there, you still get half a chance of dropping it. Now, I'm just going to stick with this very safe play on this. I don't think there's really any chance of the albatross on this. And I know I've seen people, and I think Tommy recommending playing to that little island with a backspin shot. And if you've got a high level driver with maximum power and plenty of accuracy, then yeah, that's fine, it's not a problem. If you don't, you might not reach far enough on that fairway island, or you might hit a great with low accuracy and get yourself in trouble, put yourself in the rough, or even worse, in the water. So I'm just going to smash it down the left and then put it onto the green, take the birdie on eagle and run. This guy going with a special ball just to make sure he can make it, because yeah, you wouldn't make that with an EM7 otherwise. I've tried it with a Kingmaker and an EM7 and it was not ideal. But with the Zircon and EM7 and a Big Dog 7. See there, look, he didn't even make it with a power 4 ball. Yeah, with an EM7, Big Dog 7 and a Zerk, I made it on safely going the left route. So hopefully with APOC 5 I definitely should be okay, hopefully. Eight rings and give it a smash. Bit of right cut. 2, 3, 4.
Great shot.
That'll do. Yeah, it's the slightest chance, isn't it? I mean, God knows what correction you're going to play on that. I mean, I have played that way, and I've had a look at it and setting the ball guide up at the hole, and you could play even as much as about 100% elevation. It's a crazy shot. It's just a total fluke if it drops, I think. You still could flukily drop it from this side, really. Just think the drive's so much more dangerous going that way, especially with low level clubs. So if you've got high level clubs, it's not as much of an issue, because you got the accuracy to get away with it if you've got, say, an APOC 7 or something.
Great shot. Nice on.
But as you can see there, yeah, easily can get up now. Or you don't, if I land it back here, but I don't even need any overpower. Something like that. Just make sure I get over 20%, 60. to be safe.
Great shot. Nice on.
I'll take that.
Eagle. Eagle.
But say it depends on your club levels and also depends on your balls as well. Like, you got plenty of Zerks. Might as well spend one and be safe. If you don't, then you probably would struggle to get up via the left with anything less, really. Okay. Quick look at the notes. I've been playing this one with an EM7 and 8, so hopefully don't make a mess of it because it's an APOC. Take a little bit off it, probably. Let's have a look. Got the high wind as well. So, 2 rights, go 4.5 top. Central in the fairway. 10 rings. Push up to max. I'm going to go no OP on this.
Great shot.
I'm liking that great left last few shots, aren't I? Alright, come on, sit down. Sit down. Sit down.
Nice on.
Prefer it on the fringe, but never mind. Yeah, I noticed that as well, Arn. I entered them all this morning because I thought, yeah, same thing, they're supposed to be doing the auto bracketing. And they have, but it appeared like it's either randomly put 2 in together or there were only 2 brackets open because I entered the Baby Phillips one, that went in your bracket. I saw you at the top one, fake shady. I then entered, was it this? Yeah, this one, and it went into a different bracket. I then entered the more senior Phillips one, and that went into the original bracket with you again. So they say either there are only 2 open, or it's, yeah, not very good. That's a nice drive.
Nice on. Eagle.
Always a relief to make a longish putt. No worse feeling than missing one. Now this hole 8's been a nightmare. If anyone has a great shot for this, please pipe up now, because I've been struggling with it. Can't seem to get anywhere near the drop. No, let's just give it a go. If you do have one, I can try it on the next account. Okay. Somewhere around here where the sticky-ish spot, somewhere around here. Let's try that. I'll go way through the hole.
Perfect shot.
Nope.
Nice on.
Just doesn't seem to come out very consistently, but never mind. Hey Barry, thanks for the good luck. Definitely is a devil hole, that one on. And I've seen that Tommy's recommending this shot where there's just like no correction and you hit max OP with a marlin, but just don't really fancy it.
Perfect shot.
Playing way easier in Master, I think. Because with a QB, is it like a max backspin QB shot in this hole? I can't remember now. But it's just playing way easier.
Birdie.
That wind and expert, you're kind of struggling not to go between clubs, and that cliff's very dangerous. That headwind.
Birdie.
Yeah, exactly, and it's just a safe way to hit the green and run away, isn't it? So I've been trying to dial something in, but it's just so inconsistent. Right, let's try and drop the Albert to finish, would be nice. I want, yeah, let's go a pot Grizzly. But I'm going to stick with my EM spins and setup. What Grizzly do I have on this? Last account I had Grizzly 6, and I couldn't even see the ball guide go in at the hole because it wasn't developed enough. I think I should be right on this one, hopefully. Grizzly 7. It's another one I'm playing a lot of second shot bonus. It did I did drop it. So let's see if I can again. 6-2. 3, 4.5. Kind of gotta be careful the distance you land at here because it drops off suddenly there. I want this big bounce. I'm using 1 OP as like stock, 1 ring OP. So I don't pull into OP, but I'm going to use a ring anyway. I'm just over a ball of curl. It's about 1.5 rings, I'll go.
Perfect shot.
Yeah, that's nice. And there's a little tip I found with this second shot. It's because you're kind of on an island with a big drop off either side. You can't do the usual way of sort of assessing club, but if you turn the screen so that you're kind of perpendicular to the shot, you're side on, and then slide up and down the club range, you can see where you are on your club. I'll show you in a sec. But yeah, I'm playing this second shot. 60% club going at the hole. I have dropped it once. Played this Charlotte before in
Perfect shot.
quite a lot in pro. Good player. Like this. Max is up there. In. So end of the fairway is not going to be far off, about mid club. So let's go with that. Mid club at the hole. 7.5, 11.4.
Perfect shot.
Oh, you're kidding me. Thinking about it, it did sneak in the left edge last time, so maybe aim at the right edge of the hole if you want to play that shot. I'll do that on the next account. I'll aim at the right edge, and that'll hit great. It's one of those shots. It just seems like a lot of elevation, but it, for some reason, it just kind of works.
Perfect shot.
Yeah, he's undercorrected that by quite a lot. A good ring.
Eagle.
15, solid. It's beating the. Oh no, it's not in the same bracket, this one. So 16, a 14, and a 15 so far. One more to go. These will all be the same, won't they? Oh no, you got an albatross. On the last? No? 6th. Oh, we got the fluky albatross. Okay. What have we got in this one? Poke 4. Okay. Let's take a look at play. otherwise I'll end up forgetting it's in there and then try and play a min sniper shot on something and ruin it. Okay. Let's try... Oh, I've not got the ball guide on this one. It's a bit annoying. But still. Try 20% on this. What's this bracket looking like? Hey, look who that is. That's my one with really bad clubs. It's got like APOC 3, Grizzly and Goliath 6, that sort of thing. Made a mess with my M7 of hole 5 and that max OP drive. Otherwise it was fairly solid. Just looking at who we can potentially move out for you to get Shady in. Is that the account you're going to use next season, or are you going to bring Silly Fish? +7, 1.5, 4.5. An additional ring of OP. It's almost 2, isn't it? So let's go almost 3.
Great shot.
That'll do. I think the problem with this second shot is it's hard to get a consistent drive and it's not a level landing area where you're driving to. So if you just go a few yards further, you could end up being a couple of feet higher and then maybe need an additional 5% or vice versa.
Perfect shot.
I think if you can get a drop on this hole, you're doing well. I don't think majority of people won't drop this hole. Right, there's max. 5, 10, 15, 20. A couple of rings. Go about. So I'm using bounce 2 to 3 there to judge the distance. Get it going at the hole. About 80ish, wasn't it? Just under, I think. 3 rings. Let's try that.
Perfect shot.
Giving it a chance. So that was better. So I played that to use the win 5 bottle to try and reduce the secondary wind effect as much as possible. And I played 20% elevation, and then I counted rings back from maximum to try and guesstimate my slider. I came back about 20 rings roughly, and then I ended up pushing forward another couple. So I played it like 82% slider there in the end. Oh, you might have to work on. Okay.
Perfect
Thanks for
shot.
letting me know.
Nice on.
Yeah, it's always a pain that isn't it, when you forget about an account and then all of a sudden you find you're not in the division you wanted to play in. Right, so now moving technique. Grizzly. 40 max P3. Hey Simon. So drop and hold 1 here, drop and hold 2 on the last account. Hopefully we can repeat it. See if we can figure out some more. And then yeah, short par 4s were both easy. Eagles, weren't they, on 5 and 7?
Great shot.
Okay.
Nice on.
Right, come on. 1.5 right. 2 back. Yeah, about there. Going through about the right side of the hole. 12-4.
Perfect shot.
Come on, be good. Oh, you're kidding me. That was unlucky.
Nice on.
It seems to be the way for me in this in qualifying for this expert. I'll either drop hole 1 or 2, but I'll never drop both, it seems. One goes in, the other one doesn't.
Birdie.
All I can imagine is, did I just fractionally underpull it, but
Birdie.
maybe should have spent a win 4 or 5 ball there. But it's been dropping every time with the Kingmaker, so I didn't really see what I needed until missing it now. So yeah, maybe if you've got plenty of sense, or you fancy spending a win 5 ball there, might help. I hate this hole. Let's try it again. Last drive was a bit short, wasn't it? So maybe just try at least maybe a ring push up 2 at the very most. Last thing I want is to go long into the rough. I'm wondering what level Nirvana I've got on this account. 7. It's almost max power. Still not convinced I'll be able to get over though if I do put it in the rough at the end.
Great shot.
Nice drive. Let's go rock 7 at max. Red by the rough. 2 left, 3 top. How much can we afford here? Might be right with 2 rings, but rather be short than long. 13.4. Go 1 and a bit ish.
Perfect shot.
Oh, get up that hill, get up, get up. Could have done a bit more. It's funny though, sometimes I've played that with 2 rings push up and ended up in the rough at the bottom. And sometimes you're nowhere near it, just doesn't seem to get a consistent rollout. And this shot that he's playing, I did not like it. I think the only real way to probably play it is probably maybe be to not correct and just try and figure out how much underpower to use. So I wouldn't want to be that far down the cliff though. He's always overpowering it. That might save him.
Perfect shot.
Yeah. Very difficult to hit this green. If I could just hit that green, I'm happy. 6.5. Oh, I'm not correcting that. Let's go. 5 rings. A bit of underpower. Okay.
Great shot.
The great left again. Oh, you were kidding me. Oh. Just can't find a safe route on this hole. It's either in the rough, which seems to be the best option really where he is.
Perfect shot.
Or it's down there. That's the disaster.
Eagle.
Jesus. I almost think it might even be better just using a kingmaker and just bouncing it off the fairway back here. Plenty of topspin, like who's done in tour play with low level clubs. And then second bounce into the rough, let it run out. But it's too late now. Let's push it up to there. This looks a bit better with a lighter wind. Let's go 5-3.
Perfect shot.
Still ends up in the rough anyway. Oh well. Didn't feel like I played that different to the last one, but the last one ended up in the carrying into the sand at the back. Luckily, I must have. No, I didn't want that ball, did I? Right, let's drop this. Yeah, it's a really tricky one, that last hole with that tailwind. Really doesn't. Seems like it's doing you favours, but it's really not. It makes the hole a lot harder, I think. Crosswind would be nice on that hole. But I think if I had a chance to play it again, I'd actually just scrap that play completely. I think go with a kingmaker to near the end of the fairway, and then either cat or big dog with lots of top spin and bounce it over the gorge. Right, let's go up, Max. Blue by the sand. Ball guide just short of the right edge. Let's try that. Oh shit. 9.2.
Great
For
shot.
fuck's sake. Oh, that wouldn't have been far away, that.
Nice on.
Silly fish. Oh, okay, cool. I felt like that 50% max P1 landed about the right distance, and the great left missed slightly left, so I don't think it'd have been too far away. If anything, it might just need the spins tweaking, maybe ball guide slightly shorter of the hole, possibly. Hard to know without seeing the perfect. It's twice I've hit great on this hole.
Perfect shot.
That's how I'd play it, playing it again. I'd play it 50 max P1 with a win 5. I'd leave the ball guide maybe a touch shorter than the hole than I did there.
Nice on.
Maybe half a square short.
Birdie. Birdie.
It's hard with these misses, just come at the same time, try and dial stuff in. This one might struggle to get through after that mistake. Oh well, less to do tomorrow. Oh, 5. Nope. This has the same power as an EM7, so should be fine to just correct here. No push up and the max OP, and no pullback either. Hey Millie. Going so-so, Millie. I just had a bit of a disaster on the third hole on this account, so this one might have the weekend off. Okay, the 14 in Master after messing up on the last hole and finding water on the drive. And I've had a 16, a 14 and a 15 so far in Expert.
Great shot.
A little unfortunate, but quite an aggressive play that. Going for the green pretty much, I think. Centre in the island. 2 and 2. 7.5 rings with no push up. Smash it. Bit of curl.
Great shot.
Should work. Oh, what's the MR on this account? 5, good. Well done, Rep. It's always nice to get through a Master. Got one left to do later.
Nice on.
I'm determined to get an Alba on hole 9. It's so close. Right, Max there. Estimating mid. So it's about 80% club, between 75 and 80.
Perfect shot. Eagle.
Can drive it on 9, can you, Rep? I haven't been doing that, to be fair. Been driving it short of that sort of narrow section really, which is why I ended up hitting the water just short of the bunker, and then I've been going for a Falcon rough bump, which seems like quite a nice shot, but I hit great where perfect looked like it was in, and then I made a mess of it there. I say when I actually put my main through, drove into the water. The next drive then came a bit short, and I played a min B52 shot, which again hit great and perfect looked like it was in. Just seen your message, Neil sneaked off to the van. Nice. Right. 15% will be fine. One, two, three, 4, 5.
Perfect shot.
Come on, get up there. Go. Go. quite a nice run out that one. I think it went considerably further than the APOC 5 did. So yeah, I've tried this shot with the Thor's Hammer 6 as well, and it didn't make it over. This is going to be very tight. You'll be lucky to make this. May have had a higher wind than him, it's quite a low wind. If it's not going max OP, that's a mistake, I think.
Perfect shot.
Yeah, if he'd have gone max OP, he'd have made it. Or bore guide compression did it there, I think. Yeah, comfortably up there, aren't we? Actually, that'll work. 515 max 6.9. I'll go an additional ring of OP. Let's go three rings.
Great shot.
As long as it's on the green, not too far from the hole, I don't care. Take that.
Nice on.
Right, so it's the short par 4 next, isn't it? Must eagle. I have to eagle that.
Perfect
It's
shot.
a birdie hole, so I may even need to drop 9 to make it on this account.
Nice on. Eagle.
If I can get a 14, I think it might sneak through with a lot of other people. But I think anything less than that, it's definitely gone.
Eagle.
So and hole 7. Yeah, I have to go eagle, birdie, eagle, I think, to stand any chance. So cross your fingers for this drive for me. So we're on APOC 4, and we've lost 6 yards. It's the same as the M7, with which I was playing 2 rings of OP for a 9.8 wind. And we got that wind as well, nice. Played 2 rings of OP, hopefully it works out nicely. I hate when the app does that. Does it do that for anyone else? Just sort of crash and reset itself all the time, or freeze and you can't do anything with it mid-shot, and you just constantly flicking at it, desperate for it to start unfreeze and start working again so you can play a shot.
Perfect shot.
Don't creep on, don't you dare. Jeez. That would have been a disaster. Still not a gimme from there. It probably actually needed, what, 2.5 rings of OP? I could have clicked up the top spin, but the reason I kept it at 4.5 is just to keep everything there
Great shot.
consistent with the extra mile account. That big EM7. So 20% at. That's not good. Go away. 20% at 40%. I hate those pictures of other people's profiles as well. They all seem to come up and get in the way.
Perfect shot. Eagle.
Okay, so I made that. So if I make birdie eagle, don't make any huge errors, I'll be a 14. Be tied with my baby one, and it might sneak through. But this is expert tier 3 for you. Expert tier 1, that'd be 100% top in the bracket, probably with a 2-shot lead. Tier 2, I think you're probably going to 3 tied top of the bracket. Tier 3, you're scraping it with a 14.
Perfect shot. Eagle.
Scotty's also on for a 14. I think these guys are going to be gone. 13 and under. That's my baby. Little baby account. There's Arn. Smashed it. See, same with Arn, look. Didn't get one but got 2. It's always one or the other, I think. It seems. Doesn't let you have both. That's my excuse anyway. Right. Still don't have a clue how to play this, but yeah, it's the Arneal. It's tough school, that's for sure. Quite pleased in the last tournament I played 7 of my accounts in expert, and about at least half of them were really low level accounts, like that baby one that I just showed you, that have like EM7 and stuff. So But I managed to dial stuff in with top EM7 and Sniper 8 and Kingmakers only, and just brought all the accounts down to that level really, and kept to keep it consistent and got them all through. Had a gold and a silver as well actually in the top 10. The gold on Sully was nice. I got like 180 Apocalypse cards. So it's over the moon. Let's try something like that. Oops. Three to be quick.
Perfect shot.
Give it a go.
Nice on.
Maybe that setup, that spin with 60 max, that might have come in nice. But absolute nightmare hole, that one. Got through in T2, tier 2 with a minus 11. Yeah, it's just not a fan of the tiers, as everyone knows. Don't exactly hide it. I wish they'd just go back to the old system. I enjoyed it a lot more.
Great shot.
But we'll see what these new changes bring. Certainly can't get any worse anyway, that's the only good thing.
Birdie. Birdie.
Okay. Ooh, no, I don't want that club. Need the ball guide on this for this shot. So this time we'll try it. Hopefully it works out nice and we can try it at the right edge of the ball. See what happens. If it's through, Neo, so that's all that matters.
Perfect shot.
We can try and improve for the weekend. 6-2. I think about a ring and a half OP is stock.
Perfect shot.
Last time looked pretty similar to that, about 336. 339. I think we're still going to be around mid distance, but we'll check it. Hard to correct accurately from there. I think he could have zoomed in through the trees.
Perfect shot.
Yeah, it seems like everyone's way under
Nice
correcting this
on.
hole. Understandably, because it doesn't look like there's much there. It looks like, oh, it should be about 10% or something. But just the way it's playing, it seems to play way more than that. Max, min, it's about there. So I'm actually maybe about 60% club. So towards the end of the fairway where I want to land it, maybe. So spin, let's go to the right edge, like that. 60 let's give it a go. 11.6.
Perfect shot.
Giving it a chance. Oh, that one stayed that way.
Nice on.
Oh well, tricky shot, but you're always going to have half a chance there with that correction. So I've dropped it once and come pretty close every other time.
Eagle.
Wow, it's another 14. Hopefully that one sneaks through. Quick look at it. Oh, he dropped the last and knocked you off the top iron. Cheeky bugger. So, yeah. I think there's going to be a group of us go through on 14. Hopefully, anyway. Because I think it's just too many people to cut. So many other people have shot 14. I don't think you can cut all those people. There wouldn't be enough going through. So I think it'll go through. The 12's definitely already gone. And I think the 13s will be gone as well. Unless they get lucky and these guys either don't play or make a mess of it. I don't think 14's too difficult. I mean, so I had an absolute disaster there on hole 3 and walked off with a birdie. Right. Gonna have a bit of a break for a while. I think have some lunch and then I might try and put my last master through. Thanks for stopping by, everyone. If you're still playing, good luck with your rounds. I hope there was something there. You picked up the odd tip, the odd adjustment that you like the look of. And I'm going to end it there. I'll see you all later. Cheers, guys. Bye.